Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Motorsport Manager. And when we last left off, we went to Vancouver, Canada. Rainy, dreary Vancouver, Canada, and finished in 1 and 2. Domination, maximum points, that's what I'm talking about. There are 5 races left to go. Yokohama, Doha, Tondela, Black Sea, and Beijing. And overall, we are looking, very well. 18 points to the good. So if you think 18 points divided by 5, we can lose 3 points a race, and that's not ideal. That's not what I want to do. But we don't have to play catch-up. We can be on offense and, keep doing what we're doing. Mia is leading the points, and Enrica is in third. I mean, we're splitting Team Purple, so we need some good races, and luckily, we have some performance improvements. We're not going to build any shady parts just yet. We need to get back to our sponsors, and there's 2 races to go before we can open up Slot 1 and Slot 6, and by the time the year is over, I don't know if it would really be worth it to, build another part, but we will see. So let's go ahead and get the car repaired. That is first and foremost. Car repair is done. And now we'll look and see if we actually need to repair anything at all. We've got 2 good brakes. We've got 2 good engines. We've got 2 good gearboxes, 2 good spoilers, and 2 good suspensions. So it is going to be all parts all the time and try to get them out as fast as possible. Engines and gearboxes are going to be the way to go. So I will go ahead and focus on these gearboxes 39 days after the race, but we're going to want to build all of these guys up as much as possible. These are the parts that will carry us through the year, the engines especially. So go ahead and focus on that, gents, and give me everything you got. Squeeze every drop of performance out of that you can. Pre-race preview bites, and there is Yokohama. All right, so here we go. The target is better than third. Yokohama, 35% chance of rain. Tire wear is pretty good, but if we could focus on it next season, Enrica, there might not be a next season. Follow up her win with another victory in Yokohama. So they're talking about Enrica. Good on you, Enrica. All right, let's go ahead and say we'll be 5th or above. I don't want to shoot for the moon and say, first, because that forces us to be first. If this was first or second, I'd be a little bit more open. But I would rather take, $800,000 guaranteed dollars than $600,000 and then miss another goal. We'd be out $200,000. So that is all well and good. All right, fitting those parts, everything is awesome. So now let's give the flip to Mia. So she has just a skosh better on the gearboxes and better engine, better brakes. Our number 1 driver has the number 1 equipment, and we are ready to go. So I will see you after qualifying. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Yokohama, and Enrica is on the pole, Mia in third. Of course, being split by the 2 purple cars, as you can see. One fortunate thing that worked out in practice is we were able to get the race trim and the intermediate tires up to plus 15%, and as you can see, we are going to be in intermediate territory for about halfway through the race. So that isn't bad. Ideally, we would want a dry track and, dry tires the whole way around. But I'm thinking, we can really stretch some soft tires out here and make the most of it. If we can make these intermediate tires last for the fuel run, we will be in like a dirty shirt. So without further ado, let's go. Now, Enrica is feeling really good at an 8.6 form. Mia's feeling okay at a 6.2, but she will need to be on her horse if we are going to survive this 25-lap race here in Japan and, not lose as many points to Team Purple as possible. That is the ultimate goal. Track is going to get really damp here. I don't know if they're going to pit for wet tires or not. That is going to be up to them, but I will stay out because it's not going to be in wet territory for long. Of course, Team Purple are going to use their big boost. There's a yellow flag in the local. Hume has crashed. So that's one less competitor to worry about. It would be nice if it was Team Purple. Having 1 car to guarantee not make points would make this a whole lot better. But unfortunately, we need to, make sure these tires last for the entire length of the fuel run. and we need to see what is going to happen after lap 12. Are we going to be on the slicks, or are we going to get a period of rain again? That is going to be the question. Enrica doing some masterful blocking here, but getting past. Everyone else is really pushing on these intermediates. I don't know if they're going to do a split and an extra pit, but as long as we remain in the points, and Enrica, I thought Enrica just went off the track. But Enrica is definitely running quick. Team Purple, if we can stay with them, then we will be feeling pretty good. Now, Mia needs to get her head out of her rear end. She is the point leader, and she's just giving up places like crazy. 21 laps to go. Everyone is still on intermediate territory. Looks like Mia has not made a pass, but she thought she did. But we need to stay right up here. Yeah, Mia's up in 6th now. Mia has got her charge going, and I'm not going to tell Enrica to lay over. I'm pretty sure Mia can make that pass on her own. With 20 laps to go and 5 in the tank, we're going to need to get these drivers in soon, and it looks like it's going to be another stop for intermediates as we go. So, I mean, let's push these tires a bit. If we're going to be coming in a few laps time anyway, we might as well keep pushing. Dreyfus has crashed. It almost looked like the game tried to. But here we go, 19 laps to go, 4 left in the tank, 59% left on the tires. So the tires are about working out well. But we're definitely going to need to get back on intermediate tires for this pit stop. There is no way we are going to be on slicks anytime soon. And I think next time around, we might pit Mia for her next set of intermediates. I'm not sure, 50%, I mean, we're going to have to stop for fuel. That's going to be the thing that is the cap. But, I mean, if we can stretch these tires out a bit, now that I'm looking at it, we've got 2 laps to go. We're going to have to pit 1 next time by. So that will be, let's pit Enrica. And when she comes around, she will need to be on intermediates. There's no question. We will fill her up and then get Mia in the time after that. So we'll see if Mia can gap this, and if she can, she might be able to get 2 slick tires. That's going to be a really overzealous play, but something that might work out in our favor. So Enrica on pit road, a mistake on the left front, and the track is absolutely soaked, and we have to come down this time. I mean, it may just be a quick splash and go. Let me see. If we turn down our fuel and we can save 1 lap of gas, we can go around again. And then by that time, there may be less water on the track. Do we go mediums? Now, we're probably going to have to pit again, so we'll just do regular softs. We'll fill her up. We'll get her on softs. And hopefully she will make 1 less pit stop than everybody else. We'll push Enrica here. And it actually looks like Enrica is going to need to come down as well. We've got some already coming down pit road on slick tires. So here comes Enrica, or Mia, down and away. Let's get her fuel mode back up. And let's pit Enrica for her softs. We'll just fill her up. That'll put her at 13 laps, so a very quick pit stop at the end of the race. Maybe just for tires. That could be a thing. I know tire temps are high, but you need to push here. You're getting everything you can out of these tires because you'll be pitting this time. And it looks like Naito is on the same strategy as us. So here we go. Tires are on. Just a quick blip of the fuel. And we're going to ride. So Giuliani and Cruz are behind us in 3rd and 4th. Enrica is in 13th. She needs to extend these tires as much as she can. But it looks like Mia is not caring a bit. She's picking them up and laying them down. Zanetta is splitting us in between. And we're on soft tires too, just like everyone here. Looks like some went with the medium tires as well. Now, Enrica does have a set of supers that she can bolt on, but running 14th, they're not going to do her any good. She's going to need to push. You need to get into the points, Enrica, please. I beg you. We need you to do good things. Don't get bottlenecked up. Push him out of the way if you have to. I mean, Mia's over here in La La Land dogging him. Although Zanetta is looking kind of racy. I am not going to lie. So we've got 5 laps left in Mia's tank. She will go as far as she can there. Enrica is just going to have to push and make her last pit stop. And if she can get on the supers, she might be able to make some moves. She's using her boost and getting bottlenecked. That is not good for anyone. Yeah, eat my dust. Don't get happy until you're in the points, because we've got 3rd and 4th here. Mia's doing all the heavy lifting. So she's got 4.5 laps left, 8 to go. It'll be a quick fuel and tire pit stop for super soft tires. We do have a little left. Now, if the safety car were to come out, that would be huge. We could get both cars on pit road and on super softs really quick. Yeah, we're gapping them. 7 laps to go, 3 in the tank. Now, we could probably pit now. As a matter of fact, I'll just attack everything we got here for a lap or 2. Yeah, we'll go around another time, see if we can gap this a bit. And then pit this time for your supers. There will be 5 laps left. So we'll do something like that, a 9-second pit stop. That's what we need. I know you're struggling to overtake, but that's fine. We need you to go around one more time. And in fact, she could probably pit this time. 31 seconds back. Let's do it. Let's do super softs. Let's do 5.7, 8 seconds there. And let's get both cars just pushing. Pushing hard. Mia's on pit road and down and away. So 5 laps to go, 100% on the tires, and Mia is in 2nd. There goes Enrica down and away in 11th, and she's going to be pushing hard. Hopefully she can get in the points. She's got a little bit excess fuel. We'll turn that on later in the race if we need to, but the tires are what's going to carry her forward, hopefully. So 4 laps to go. Mia's got an 8-second lead. We don't even need to be pushing this hard, Mia. Just roll out a bit. Enrica can't afford to. She needs to push as hard as she can here. Try to get into the points. We've got some cars coming on to pit road, it looks like. No rain in the forecast, so that's good. All right, Zanata is really pushing. So is Enrica. We've got excess fuel. Once we get to 2 to go, let's put Enrica to a full overtake. Maybe she can get up there. We will watch with close attention what Enrica does. All right, go back to medium. Ready, ready. Get to overtake. It's 2.3. She's not going to burn up a whole extra lap of fuel. Just go. 34% on her tires. Mia is setting sail. That's what I'm talking about. Enrica needs to push for her life here. There's 8th and 7th. Get around Enrica. Enrica, get around him. Dang, Enrica. 9th. That's not awesome, Enrica. Although 3rd and 5th, if we got the fastest lap bonus, that would staunch the bleeding just a little bit. But Enrica had that race in her hand, and she could not capitalize, but Mia did. We got the full sponsor objective. Feeling really good about that. But we cannot have days where both of our cars are not in the points. Like if the one time Enrica's feeling really good, she craps out on us. We'll see where that does. Maybe one of the purple cars cheated. Maybe one of the purple cars cheated. No, of course Team Purple got maximum points. So that is 12 to our 10. So we only gave up 2 points in the grand scheme of things. Mia's still solidly in the points lead. We only gave up 2. We can give up 2 per race. That is not a big thing. That is not bad. So even though it would have been nice to have 3 or 4 more extra points, some extra cushion going into these next events, I'm not mad yet. Because I said we could lose, 3 or 4 points per race comfortably and still win, and we only lost 2. So we're batting ahead of the curve. So when everything is said and done, we should be okay. Mia has a new trait. Oh yeah, her morale's up for the upgrade. We did come in 3rd. Thank you, Chairman, for not wigging out on us. We did complete the maximum sponsor bonus. And if we do that again next race, we actually won't be in the red. Good job, Joe Norris. Has Falco. Nope, Falco hasn't won and Shen ran 9th. That's all well and good. But another race in the books, and we mitigated the damage thanks to Mia's win. For sure. But only 4 races left. We've got Doha with a medium tire wear, so we'll probably race on mediums, qualify on the softs. We'll still work on the engine and gearbox until they are completely done, then swap to brakes if we can. Because those are going to be, especially the engine and gearbox, extremely pivotal in these last 4 events. So let's take a look at our mail. Car condition update, interview. We will accept the interview. Oh yeah, Yokohama. Yeah, who wouldn't want Yokohama? I probably wouldn't want Yokohama. 0 to 4, 5 to 10. Nah, I don't want him. And Dramatic Race leads with us. So that will do it for me in this episode of Motorsport Manager, ladies and gentlemen. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you for the next race in Doha. Take care.